You with this up, I appreciate too. No go spoil by Grace so. Grace so. It's alright. Don't go. Mr. Money Worldwide. Don't go. Enemies. Don't do enemies. No, 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 no. Alright, let's keep going, my friends. Mhm. Mhm. Fast forward as they walk around. Alright, guys, welcome to the stream. And let me just pop out this guy. And then this one, just reload this. And close this up and close this up. We should be fine. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Get ready to rumble, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Tactical Cabal to teach you some tactics. So we're gonna get started with some puzzle rush. All right. Oh, this is clear. I love it. Tell me final calling. Let's see what's up here. How are you guys doing? Everybody doing fine? New rush? Let's start with a new puzzle rush, guys. We're gonna start with some survival series. Like WWE. WWE, baby. All right, let's get started. So the first couple ones will be very, pretty much very easy. It's gonna be, I'm gonna close this. Yeah, it's gonna be back rank. The first couple of ones. This is checkmate. Rookie 8, exactly. Welcome to the live. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, this is nice. I believe we can do this and rook here, that's mate. Where is the mate? It has to be back rank. Again, we're doing a puzzle rush, so how it works is that I believe you guys know how it works, right? Let me see this. My mic is on. Do we have some filter? No. I'm gonna put a noise suppression there, so you guys can hear me clearly, right? Can you hear me clearly? All right, cool beans. All right, what do we have here? I think we have some back rank. Yeah, has to be. This is the way. Oh, that's mate, my friends, right? Let me go to YT here. And mate, my friends, right? Okay, guys, can I challenge you? Yes, but not right now. Right now, we're solving our tactics. We're improving our chess tactics. So I'm not playing a game right now. I'm just we are just solving puzzles for now. Yeah, but whenever I'm playing viewers, you can challenge me for sure. I believe he has some back rank weaknesses from the back. This is gonna be this and this. Queen A8, exactly, yeah. How about now? This is checkmate, is it not? Covers, covers, covers. GG's. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for liking the stream. So this is how you get better at chess, right? By solving a lot of tactics. I like that move, but it's gonna go here, and I don't have a. Oh, do I have a follow-up? I think I do. Rook here, followed by rook here. That's GG's, right? I was thinking of sacking. No, that's not good. Because once it takes, this is no longer ladder because the pawn blocks the rook. So yeah, it has to be this, followed by this, and then this. This is the way. Let's go. So yeah, how do we win this piece? I really want to pin, and it's gonna defend this way. And then knight here, and I just win the piece, right? Yeah. Oh, he just gave me the piece. So now we gotta, if you look very carefully, the knight left f6. It was already protecting the square, but now it's no longer protecting that square. So I feel like we can hop in, we check. It has to go here, only move. And when he does, rook to the 7th, and that's gonna be GG's on G7, right? Rook to the 7th, I in heaven. Let's go. If you look here very carefully, thank you for liking the stream. You would see that the king has no legal moves. Can't go here because of this pawn, can't go here because of this pawn, can't go here because of this pawn, right? And can't go here because of the rook. So whenever the king has no moves, my elo is 2100, 2100 rapid. Armchair Eater, how are you? So my elo is 2100 rapid on chess.com, yeah. So we're gonna go here just to check. Whenever the king can't move, you should just find a way to check the king without removing or creating an escape square for the king. So that's just GG's. This is mate in one. All right. We see that there's a pin. I mean, there's no longer it's no longer pin, but I mean that's just a free queen, right? What's he gonna do? 2100 good, yeah. Let me see what's going on here. Wait, what? Oh shit, I forgot to. I was wondering why it wasn't showing, but I see why now. I see why now. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, let's go. What do we have here? What's the move? I think we just take the queen. How many years it took me to get there? It's been a long, long run. I've been playing chess since 2014, but I started playing actively since 2020. So, but yeah, you know. Oh, I can't move my queen because of the pin. So what are we gonna do here? Would love to go here. That would be checkmate, but we can't. So I think bishop here, and the king has no legal moves, and that's GG's. All right, back rank. He's gonna block, and then you don't take. You provide a diagonal check, force the king out of the defense of the rook, and then you take the rook. This is how to spot tactics, my friends. This is called this move is called what's it called? Is it deflection? Yeah, deflection. Or removing the defender. It's just a combination of those things. Okay, here he's saying that he has a tactic where I can't take because I'm gonna lose my rook. But guess what? That's why they ask you to look for the CCT, checks, captures, and threats. So in this position, for us to claim to punish our opponents for this move, we have to provide a check. Why are we providing the check? Because now the rook is defended and now we can capture the knight. So this is the way exactly. And if he takes my rook, I take back. Very subtle. Just CCT, checks, captures, and threats. And in this position as well, you would see very carefully that the king can't move here in all these red squares. The only square he has is this one, D2. So if you can check the king along that D2 diagonal, that will be checkmate, because nothing can come in between the checker and the checkee. So this don't worry about your queen being attacked here. Don't go for the free piece as well. I mean, you're gonna get mated anyway. So, but yeah, this is a very nice. The queen is better as a restrictor here than an attacker. GG's. All right, what else we got? I would love to take here. You know why I'm sacrificing my queen? Can somebody tell me why? If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to like. Can someone tell me why I want to sacrifice my queen here? This is also called removing the defender, my friends. Why do we need to sacrifice the queen? Because we need access to the G3 square. Why do we need access to the G3 square? Because it's it can fork the king and the rook. And now that square is protected by only the bishop. So if I'm able to eliminate the bishop, rook takes, then boom, and I win a piece with an attack on this. So that's just GG's. Exactly. And then boom. So you see how to spot tactics, right? You ask yourself, what square do I need access to? Is there something defending that square? If there is there a way I can eliminate the defender? Just simple stuff. All right, so if we go here with check, he has only one move to go here. And we have queen f5 check diagonally. He has, I mean, g6, but that's just bad because this will be checkmate. And yeah, he only has g6 anyway, so that's just GG's. All right, here, what do we have? We've got a coordination on g7, but there's only one right way to take. If you take with this rook, you're wrong, because after here, you don't have a follow-up. So you have to line up the rook. Again, they say, the rooks on the 7th are in heaven. If you can get both rooks on the 7th, I know they're going to be powerful. And that's going to be GG's. Mate, check, and then once the king moves, the other rook comes in as mate. All right. All right, what do we have here? I mean, this is protecting the coordination. I mean, I can just check. Oh no, it goes here. Okay, wait. Oh, what about this check? It has to block because, oh, you can also come here by just take. If you try, you can't even get out. Yeah, that's GG's. Oh, sorry, that was a mouse slip. Damn it. Damn.
Emotional damage.
That was a mouse slip. That's not what I wanted, but it's okay. Anyway, what do we have here? We have there's some attack. It's a very close position with open possibilities. And this knight, if I take, he takes. Can I remove this defender? Yes, I can. Yes, this is the way. So knight takes here. Why are we taking there? To remove the defender of the knight. But somebody asks, can't you just take your knight with a threat on your queen? And now again, that's when you need to look for checks, captures, and threats. Can you capture something else with check? Yes, you can. You capture both of his bishops, and only then when he recaptures back, then you take the knight. That way you win how many pieces? 1, 2, 3. You win 3 pieces and you lose 2. So you get a piece. You know what I mean? So that's the way. You have to look for moves that is forcing. So here, what do we need? We see that this knight is only defended by this bishop. Can we remove the defender of the knight? Yes, we can. Does he have an intermezzo? Yes, he has. Do we have a check? Intermezzo for the intermezzo? Yes, we do. You know, these are the questions you need to ask. Oh, he took that, then we can just take like this. All right. We got check. He has nowhere to go because of this sliding bishop. He has to block here, and that's GG's, right? GG's. Here it's very important. King can go here, here. Only move is here. So is there a way you can check him from that diagonal so that he doesn't get out? Yes, there is a way. Bishop here. So he's forced to go here. And where's the checkmate? That bishop comes here, blocking his escape, and he can't take this. That's GG's. Guys, please, let's tap your screen, guys. Let's get more likes and more likes here. Let's get more likes. So that my life can be recommended to other people. Thank you. It's a 2 bishop versus a rook, but this one is hanging. But if I take, he goes here. Can I go here and protect the pawn? Yes, I can. I think that's just fine, right? To just take the rook, yeah. GG's. Now we have a check here, and the king has to go here, and that's just mate. How long do you play chess? Been playing chess for actively for 6 years. Yeah, I mean it's 2026, so. So here we have a beautiful battery coordinating on G7 and H8, but the queen defends both squares. But the king, I mean the queen, is also blocking the king's escape. So right now the king cannot move. So again, what do I say? Whenever the king cannot move, you just need to find a check, a sweet check, which is queen to G5. And the queen has to block. And when it does, I think I have this, attacking this, and also checkmate. Right? Has to be. Go here. Attacking check. Now he gives up the bishop here because he had no choice. GG's. Again, as you can see, this is a 1600 ELO puzzle, so we are coming up. Can someone tell me, can you tell me what the answer to this puzzle is? I already know the answer, just let me know. In the chat. What's your move? Make a move. White to move. Somebody said knight c6. Sacrifice the knight. Tabani Similani, are you from South Africa? Are you from South Africa? That name sounds South African. Yeah, knight c6. Again, why are we sacrificing the knight? Somebody said knight c6. Hold on. Sacrifice the knight. Okay. Yeah, why Dante, welcome, welcome. Why are we sacrificing the knight? Because we want to coordinate our bishop and queen on e8, right? So even if he takes with this pawn, queen e8 is just unstoppable checkmate. And why knight c6? Because it's a check. So he takes or he takes. I mean, he has to take because the king can't move, right? So exactly. So yeah, he's forceful, and then boom, you have a plan. I have a dream. Exactly. Welcome. Let's go. Thank you for the 1K likes. Now you're talking. Let's go. All right, what do we have here? What have we got here? What have we got here? You know what? What I'm thinking. If I go with this check, it just takes and it's fine. Can't go here, 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 here. Or there's also this check. So we gotta look at our options, right? We gotta look at our options. There's also that check, and you can't go here, here. Can go here. You can also go here. Okay. Yeah, this is a 1600 elo puzzle. Shouldn't be that hard. What about queen here? Check. If he goes here, you have queen here. Then he hides here. And then you have queen here. Oh, he's gonna lose this. Oh, I mean bishop. There's also bishop there. And then he goes here or here. And then you can take, right, with check. Yeah, I think I'm liking bishop f4, but I need to find the continuation, guys. What do you guys think? Is it bishop f4? Is it bishop f4? What do you think? Bishop b4. Sacrificing your bishop so you can take with the rook, and then what? Sabani Similani, are you from South Africa? Yeah, I'm liking this move, but again, we need to find the continuation. Bishop f4 check. Queen a5. Whoa. He goes here. Queen a5. You can take your bishop. I mean, your knight. Okay, good. So if he takes your knight, oh, then queen here, and that's checkmate. Yeah, that's checkmate. Oh, that's some beautiful. Yeah, that's some beautiful checkmate right there. Okay. All right. Cool. Shout out to South Africa. Shout out to Bafana. Let's go. So check. He has to block, only move. Can I throw in another check? And the king has no moves. He has to block, and that's just GG's. This is the way. Thank you for liking the live. White to move. That's just checkmate, right? Nabiev Hussein, can we play now? No. We're solving tactics today. We want to improve our tactical awareness, and that's how you improve. Sometimes you need to just play tactics and solve puzzles and sharpen your brain. It's like a pre-workout before the game or before the gym. Anyway, yeah, this is just GG's, right? All right, next. What do we have here, my brothers? There's a potential pin, but not really. He's also threatening to take and take, and if I take, he takes. Can I have f5? Yes, I do, but it just goes back and I don't have anything. This one is what about this? Then I go here, attacking the bishop. Bishop goes back. Then knight. Knight this one is kind of tough somehow. 1800 elo puzzle. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know. Yeah, what do you think? We need to find a solution to this puzzle. It's kind of a closed positional position. Positional position. It's a close position, but again, if we take and it takes, then f6. I mean, the knight can go back. Oh, and then f5. Because the bishop is then trapped, right? Yeah, and if the knight goes here as well, you have f5 as well. Okay, so if you go here, if he takes, and then we play f6, chasing out the knight has only two, I mean, yeah, it has only two squares, this square and this square, and they're both bad. So I think it's just that, just a tiny little f6. Wait, what about knight here though? If it goes knight here, then f5, blocking the defense and capturing the piece. Let's go. And now f5, yeah, this is the way. Nice find, Dante. Let's go. White to move. Black is about to mate. So all your moves has got to come with tempo. I'm looking at bishop f4 check. If he goes here, queen here is checkmate. If he blocks, I just take. If he blocks, I just take. And if he goes here, this is checkmate. Yeah, that's just working, right? Very important here that you take with the queen and not the bishop. And now this is GG's. All right, what do we have here? That's pretty nasty, isn't it? That's pretty nasty. If we have a knight to, I like this move. Knight to e7, so that if he takes my knight, I go here with an attack, the fork, and the king has to, I mean, the king can come to g7, and if he takes, I make a new queen. So, or you can just take and get forked again. Yeah, I like that idea. What do you guys think? I like this idea, opening up this bishop and also threatening a fork on the square. And also, yeah, that fork is going to be nasty. I know, 4-5, 4-5. What do you guys think? Does that sound good? But I think, oh, he has he can even capture my bishop. But I think I just go on with my plan, right? Yeah, I'm looking at 97. Is there another solution? I'm not seeing. Do we have a knight check? Rook takes, then rook takes. No, he just takes the pawn. It's fine. Yeah. No be for you. Good do, good do. What do you guys think? So I think knight e7 seems good because if he takes my knight, I take this pawn with the check. If he takes this pawn, I hit him with knight takes f7, f8 with check and a fork to win the bishop. So yeah, it's gonna be nasty. Does that work? I would just play it. Exactly. Let him take and then boom. And then boom and then boom. You can't even take the knight because I'm gonna promote to a new queen. Right? So that's a very, I don't know if that puzzle, okay, was a 1900 puzzle, so it's pretty, you know, up there. Anyway, what have we got here? I like this knight takes. You know why? Because it opens up my queen h5 check. This is why they advise you not to push your f pawn early in the opening. And then let's say take, queen h5 check here, and I take, and that's yeah, it's gonna be very bad. If he goes here, I go here, and if he goes here, I can take that. Happy? We're gonna sacrifice on e5. That makes sense, right? Because the bishop also is coordinating on that square, so let's do it. And now boom, queen h5, and then check, and then pick up the rook. This is a very thematic idea in this positions when they push the f6 pawn, f7 pawn. Exactly. All right, this is mating 1. What do you mean? Oh, I'm on the check. Sorry, my bad. My bad. So I gotta block the check somehow, or just move. If I move, I'm inviting the rook or even the queen to get in, and that's gonna be mate. So I cannot move to c6. I can't move to c6. Is there a way I can block? Can I move to e6? I mean, those are my only two options, right? In terms of king moving. If I go here, he has a rook here. Or even queen there. Then I go up again. And he has a queen takes. And if I go here, that's yeah, it's gonna be very bad. E6. Wait, what? King, yo, you mean? You say king e6 is good? Yeah, I think I like king e6 more than king c6. King c6, this is gonna be mates right away. Right there on the spot. You don't have anywhere to go. So it has to be this, right? We don't have knight e5, right? Because after rook takes, you can't slide. Yeah, it's very bad. So I'm gonna move e6, and then queen comes in, and then I go up, which is the only move. He checks me. I have to stay defending the bishop, and then he has this though. Then I go here. No, I mean there's two coordination on that square as well. Oh, I gotta block. Yes, this is the way. Exactly. Exactly, yeah. But throwing queen h4 check is gonna push the pawn, and whenever it does, do I have some sort of knight d3 check? Knight to g2, yes, that's a very solid idea. Knight to g2, threatening, you know, it has to take, right? The king can't move, and then boom, you eliminate the idea of g3. That's solid, solid, solid. Let's go. Knight to g2, yeah, it's a very solid move. This is GG's. This is 2000 level puzzles, guys. So if you can see this, you are 2000 elo. for the time being. Checkmate. Okay. I mean, here we're threatening this, and then if he takes, I have the other rook to pin and win. What's the downside of that? If there is one. So go here, then go here, pin, and then, yeah, a queen and bishop for 2 rooks is fine. Sacrifice the rook, pin the queen, take the woman. GG's. So what do we have here? We have black to move, by the way, right? We got 2 connected pass pawns. We're stopping this pawn. This pawn is enough to stop these 2 pawns. This one is also blockaded. So what exactly do we need? We need to get our king involved. How do we do that? If we go here, the bishop runs here and we can't get in, right? If we say let us push, the king gets in and we don't have a position. We have to run and allow him to come in and take our pawn. We do not want that. So what do we want? We want to win the position. King a4. King a4. After bishop b2, what do you do? Somebody says g5. I don't understand. Black to move, not white. Oh, bishop runs, then you go king b4. Ooh, that's nice. And then you're threatening to push. Yeah, I like that, Bugs Bunny. I like that. King a4 is the way. Chase him out, and then here. Oh, what if he checks you though? What if he checks you? You go in. Oh yes, because you want to push. Yeah, let's go here and then push. Oh, of course we'll take that. And now we're gonna continue to push. GG's. Pushing is the way. When you have passed pawns, you need to push them. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok or you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to follow me on Twitch. Same name. Same name. Tactical Cabal. Because after this, let me see how long I've been streaming. Almost, okay, 30 minutes. After this, maybe I'll do one more here, then I'll start my Twitch stream. So the end of the stream will be on Twitch. But for now, you know, just enjoy the stream. But make sure to leave us a follow on Twitch. That will be so helpful. Thank you for the follow. User 998712345. Anyway, this is 2200 ELO puzzle, so let's try to win it. I like this move. Not really, because if it takes, I mean, I thought I had rook here and then king here, only move, and then boom, rook here, and that's mate, right? Yeah, but if I do it right now, it goes here and I don't have that idea again. Maybe I do. Okay, put the Twitch link in the description or chat. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. Twitch, let me just send it to it's twitch.tv/tactical cabal. You got 70 in rush yesterday. I might help you. All right. Welcome, you. Rook h8. So the problem with rook h8 is that, I mean, it's not a problem. It goes here, only move, and then you push this, and this is unstoppable, right? Yeah, I like that idea. It's more forcing than trying to push the pawn first. So But yeah, and this comes with check. Even if he makes a new queen, you just ignore and checkmate him. Has to be that. And now you push the pawn. Even forget about the queen because this is mate. Yeah, make sure to leave us a follow on Twitch, and the end of the rest of the stream will be on Twitch, but not right now. We're gonna be here for at least 30 more minutes before we switch to Twitch. All right, let's see. Interesting. Yeah, I already see this one. Can you see? We're gonna sacrifice the queen. Why do we need to sacrifice the queen? Because the rook cuts off the e file, and the king has to take. And then we can throw in bishop h6 check. And when he moves back, the rook slides in from behind, from the back. The rook slides in to give some back shots, and that's going to be mate. And that's how you checkmate. GG's. We sacrifice the queen. Bishop to h6. Rook for the back shots. GG's.
Can I take that dog? No, he's sleeping. Can I take that dog?
Can somebody tell me why we need to do this? Why do we need to sack? Yes, we need to sack because the rook and the bishop coordinates on where? G7 and H7. And the king is forced to go here. And whenever he does, it's not knight F6 because the queen from the second universe is pointing at that square. It's knight to E7 checkmate, my friends. So in this position, white sacrifices the rook. And then sliding from behind. And then a tiny little knight check. Thank you for following on Twitch. Shivama Mahan. That's a beautiful checkmate, yeah. But how many of you are gonna see that in your games, though? Are gonna see that opportunity to sack your rook in your games and actually take it? There's a difference in you seeing it in puzzles and you seeing it in your games. You seeing it in your games is what makes you the Giga Man, the alpha, you know? I mean, if you are watching Sacrifice Squad and you're doing puzzles with us, you can see it in your games too. Mating 2, yeah. Okay, queen here. Check. King is supposed to go to G4. Only move. This pawn is not defended. So how to mate? If you go here, it's going to take. And then you go here. It's going to keep running. So what about... And I don't have time to play some waiting move or waiting move. Because he's trying to take your head off. He's trying to promote the pawn and then check and, you know, do some nasty things to you. So all your moves has got to come with tempo. If you do this check, it just has, sorry, this check, it has pawn push and it's fine. And you don't have time to be taking because it's going to come for your head. So I say we start with this. It's the most forcing line. Angle queen. What is angle queen? This is the most forcing line. Here and a king to G4 and what? Where's the continuation after? Oh, and then you take like this. Yes, because he can't calm down. He has to take the pawn and then queen here. Oh, he just comes here. Wait. And then queen here. Yeah, and that's gonna be mate. All right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Puzzles are hard. They're meant to be hard, my friends. That's how you train your mind. Train your mind to do hard things so that in the game you can calculate deeper and find the best winning combination. You know what I mean? So this is the way. Yeah. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. All right, what do we have here? We have a check. He takes. Queen f6. Yeah, Queen f6 is more solid. Why? Because it forces the king. Not really. I mean, he can block with this. Oh, when he does, and then you have this pawn takes, and the king has to come here. And wait, and then hold on. Queen f6. I think it's gonna block because, of course, if it doesn't block, this is gonna be mate. Guys, this is 2400 puzzle. 24 elo 100. 2400 elo. I say 24 elo 100. Anyway, Queen f6 and Queen g6. Yes, and whenever the queen blocks, you can pawn take because the king and the queen can't take because it's currently pinned, and the king can't take because it's defended by the queen. So he has to play king to h5. And when he does, I think you can take this pawn, and then if he takes you here, you have this and this. Yes. But if he blocks with the queen though, king is here, queen is here. It's kind of maybe you go here and it's not that clear, but I'll start with this and then this. Oh, it didn't take. Oh, and I go here. Oh, and here and here. Yeah, it's GG's, right? For some reason I thought it's yeah, this is, he has to go here and that's mate. Beautiful. Good job. If I play here, if the king comes here to defend the rook, if I take, king takes, and if I play here, the queen gets in to defend. And oh no, if I go here and it goes here, I think I play queen here. And that way you can't take my, I mean, yeah, that way you can't take my rook, and I'm also threatening to take his rook. And if he gives a check, I just hide here, or you can keep on giving checks. If I go here, it's not. Yeah, he has this check too. Let's see. This is a 2400 puzzle. So if I go here with rook, I'm just worried about this check. Maybe I shouldn't be that worried. Because after the check, I go here. But you can keep checking because it's on the light squares. And I have to get out to a light square. And another check. I go here, another check. Yeah. Which one is Dembele again? Go for the 50th Dembele. What is that? Just play B3? B3? What? After you check, B3 allows the queen to get in. Another check. Yeah, I don't think. Threaten rook first. Oh, that's a good idea because after that I get here and it doesn't have any more checks. And if he comes, Queen E7. Yeah, I like that because it doesn't give up my second rank. This rook is very important in my defense. So let's go here. Ah, God, I beg.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
All right, let's have a look at that puzzle and see what happens. So it's rook. Is it? I don't know. Is it queen here? It's not queen there. Most of you saying queen there. See rook here. So I was scared about this check, right? So I think we go here. That's not it. We go here. And then push b3. Oh, and now it's defending his rook. So how do we capitalize? By interesting. Can we try to chase the queen? b4. Oh shit. And then go, oh, that's just a free queen. That's crazy. So that's what you had to see. Oh my goodness. You had to see b3 and c4. I mean b3 and b4. And then seeing that the queen can no longer defend us. This is crazy. That's hard. Of course it is. It's I mean that's why we're here, right? It's hard. It's a 2400 level puzzle. b3, not only b3, bro. You had to see b4 as well. So you had to see b3, you had to see b4. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. So we already failed 2, so we have one more chance. And we're gonna provide a check, looks like so, and then king comes up, and then we're gonna provide another check. King to f3 is the only way. And how to proceed? Or, you know what we can do? Rook h1, and then king to g2, and then you play g4, blocking out the escape square, and there's no way else. Yeah, GG's. Nice fight. No, not push pawn first. You have to force the king to get out first. I mean, just to come up to the second rank, and then you push g4 to block out the escape square. It was very important that you had to check first. All right, before you push the pawn. Let me see what happens if you push the pawn first. So the problem with pushing the pawn first is that I think, so let's see, if I push the pawn first, he might have some resources. Let's see, it doesn't have that. Oh yeah, and then king can come up, right? No, it's still the same. Wait, let me analyze this. I'm sure there's a resource. Yeah, why is this now good? Because this is not good because he can play this. Yeah, so if you play this, you can play this so that when it, yes, this is the way. So if you play this, it goes f4, right? So that when you check, king to f2 is now an idea, and then he can move to e3. You see why? Exactly. So you had to force him out first. He's here. Once he's here, even if he pushes this pawn, it doesn't matter because this pawn already covers that, and then yeah. All right, so let's get back. All right. That's a free night, but it's never that easy, guys. It's 2500 elo puzzle, so there has to be something. Hello, Stephen King. How are you? Free night. I know it's a free night, but I feel like there's something. What's my elo? 2100. Rapid on chess.com. Let me see what happens if queen takes knight. All right. Queen takes knight. If it takes, you take. And I don't see anything. Does he have rook here? You go back. Only move. And he has. I'm good. The idea of the puzzle is not taking the bishop, not taking this bishop. Why? Why can't we just take? Oh, because of this. After the queen takes, threatening mate here. Oh, I see. I mean, even after it takes. Okay, I see. So we should take b3. Build a site like yours for us. What do you mean? Knight f5. Knight f5. You can just take, right? I don't think it's that. So let's just take the. But I don't see how my queen is getting trapped. Yeah. Okay, and then we take. And then, oh, I see. He wants to trap the queen. I know there's something. This guy cannot just give me a free piece. It's 2500 elo puzzle. So he's trying to trap your queen by playing this. And that's a trap. You can't get out. So now you got to find a way super fast on how to get out. That's what you have to see. Okay. So he's planning rook to g1. I mean rook to b1. And my queen cannot retreat. Oh, you want to stream? Go ahead. Queen b4, yeah. Threaten the queen exchange. Takes your rook, you take back. Yeah. GG's. Nice. And in this position, I think I can leave the queen to die. Because you can't touch my queen because that's going to be mate. But is there something else? Honestly, I think knight here. Oh, there's also queen takes here with the threat of this, but you can just develop the knight to block. Honestly, I want to leave the queen there. I know you can't touch the queen. Yeah, well, what are you pinning? What are you pinning and unpinning? Can I play 3 minutes? Not right now. Right now we are solving our tactics puzzle. Let's see. Oh, the pawn is also under attack. Knight e4. You can just take the pawn. He doesn't have to take your queen. And actually, when he takes this pawn, you can now take your queen. So Maybe, I think queen here. And then he's gonna develop his knight. And then do you have knight e4? Because if it takes, and then you can then take. Huh. Okay, it takes that. We're gonna take the rook. But now it's trying to pin, it's trying to not pin, what's the name? He's trying to, you know, trap my queen because I can't get out, can't take, can't move. I think I have to take either like this or like this. Or not. But do we need to protect this pawn? Not really. I think taking like this is okay. Opening up the bishop. Yeah, good. Why was it 2500 like a 1900 and the 2400 like a 26? Sometimes it's like that. Can I pet this dog? If I take here, oh yes. If you take my queen, I win a knight, a bishop, and a rook for my queen. I think that nice. Game name, the name of this game, Game of Thrones.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
This is checkers, not chess. You want queen a5, attack both? I want take. Which one, wait, which one is more? If I go queen e5, I'm attacking this rook. Also attacking this. Honestly, I want to take like this. It's too tempting. A rook, a knight, and a bishop for a queen. Wait a sec, don't hurry. Attack rook. Yeah, I like this move, but does he have any downside? He doesn't have f6. He can castle though. And when he castles, I mean, you can still take this or even take with the queen. Equal material. Because I think right now, wait, let's count the material. We have two rooks. He has two rooks. He has a queen. We have a queen. We have a knight. He has a knight and a bishop. Oh, he has a bishop. Bishop extra. So white, black is winning. I mean, we have double isolated pawns as well. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think this will be very good for me. I lose the queen, but I get my two rooks and a knight against a queen and a rook. Yeah, two rooks and a knight against the queen and a rook. There's also queen c5. Yeah, there's so many moves here, but there's also, just one of them is right? This is a 2600 euro puzzle. Queen c5. I don't think it's, I don't know. Queen c5 threatens this, but I think he can develop this knight to defend the rook, and it's fine. And yeah, so definitely not queen c5. Queen c5 is not good because queen c5, knight to c6 defends the rook and also stops your attack on the c8. So yeah, it's not that. Two rooks and a knight not better than a rook and a queen. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking queen e5. And if he castles, wait, so e5. What? Well, why is everybody saying e5? You mean queen e5 or e5? The queen, okay. Queen e5. Yeah, at least we win a piece back. Okay, it castles. And do we take with the queen here with the threat on this guy? Or we take with the rook, right? I say we take with the rook. If we take with the rook, does he have any way to take with queen? Because we are threatening this, and then if he has this. Yeah, because the rook is trapped. Yeah, and then we take like this. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Ah, good job, guys. Let me clap for you guys. So we're almost at 50. That's a solid. We're at the 2700 elo puzzle now. So almost at 50. I think my record is a 50, 56. W production. Let's go. All right. Queen D2 is nice. Queen D2. Triple up on this file. Does he have any checks? Sorry, checks. He does, but I can escape, and that's the end of the checks. Can he stop my idea with this? Queen D2 just wins. No, I think he has bishop, not bishop, rook to E2. If you take, you lose your queen for a rook and a bishop. And then the queen, I don't know. There is 20. Oh, I don't know why that is the case. All right, what are we saying? What are we saying, guys? Yeah, queen d2. I don't think queen d2 is good because it gives up your attacking piece, and you don't have any checks because the queen blocks the diagonal. So, rook to g2, sacrificing the rook. He takes. Ooh, and then you play this. Because then he doesn't have this idea. Yeah, it has to be rook g2. Rook g2. If he takes, you have this. What do you mean engine, dude? By Osiris. Yeah, queen d2 seems wrong. Rook g2, queen d2, yes. Yeah, that looks more forcing. And if we go rook g2, if he says it's not taken, we're just gonna give him a check, and then he goes back here. And I think then we have this, because then that idea of rook g2 doesn't work. Yeah, let's go rook g2. All right, and then we'll play this move. Bro wants to give up his queen. We happily take it. All right, GG's. Good job. Queen to e6. Check. Rook blocks. I know I also have this. And that's gonna be GG's, right? That's just mate. So the reason why I want to play this move, because I know he's gonna block one way or another. And when he does block, he's blocking his own bishop's line of defense. And then rook to g1 should be GG's. Yeah, because this covers this covers this. Queen here covers this two squares. It won't block. What if I go here? It won't block. It will go here. If it goes here, don't I have this? What if it blocks with the bishop? It's the same thing. Like go here, if it blocks with the bishop, I play rook here, and that's going to be GG's. Rook here attacks this. Queen blocks this, escape squares. Yeah. Because you can't move the bishop again because it's pinned, right? Yeah. So queen e6. If he doesn't block, we have already seen that if he blocks with anything, he's losing. If he blocks with even the knight, We're not gonna take his queen. We're gonna play here because that's gonna be checkmate as well. So let's calculate the other line, which is, or the other option of him not blocking, right? Him not blocking, him just moving to g5. So when he does move to g5, I mean, we have a rook here, and he has to go to h5 and then rook here, and that's GG's. Yeah, it has to be that. All right, GG's, we got there. I like h4. You know why? h4 allows the queen and the king to capture. I mean, that's the only move. If you play f4, you can move to h4 and you don't have a slight continuation. If you play f4, it goes to h4 and you don't have a continuation to your attack. I mean, you can take, but again, you don't have a continuation. King g3, it takes your rook, and then you just push and you're fine. I mean, he has f4 too, but you can just take. Yeah, king g3 also works, I guess. Can't see all the possibilities in your head for the last two puzzles. But let's calculate h4 first, okay? I know king g3 is good because it's very restricting, and h4 is gonna be mate. Yeah. What about this? h4, king here, takes, we check, king back. Oh, that's just bad. Yeah, that's just bad. So I think it's just king here, and if he checks you, you take. He still has no escape square, and you're still threatening mate, and it's unstoppable. King g3. Good job, guys. Exactly. Here he's attacking my rook, but his rook is also hanging. Oh, my bishop is also hanging. Oh, I love this kind of positions. I mean, I can go here. You can't really save the rook because what I'm threatening is this and mate. So, again, guys, this is 2800 elo puzzle, so it's not gonna be easy. It might seem easy at first, but trust me, it's not. It's not gonna be easy, guys. So, what's the move here? Of course, we can't save all our pieces at once. Bishop h6, then with the idea of queen here. But I'm worried. You know what I'm worried about? If I play bishop h6, you can just play this move. If he plays this move, if you play check, there's no mate here anymore because, I mean, you can take. I mean, you can't even play here because he just blocks you. And you can also play this move, which attacks the infiltration square. Take bishop and then take pawn. Take bishop. Queen takes and then take pawn, and then it takes you back and you go home and cry. Definitely not the solution. Deflect queen. I mean, it doesn't have to take, right? It's you can just take or even retreat, you know, if it doesn't have to take your bishop. So we're looking for a forceful move. Bishop takes f6, queen takes f6. You forget about this bishop. This bishop can also capture, and then after that it takes this. I mean, takes, it can't be takes, and then you take. Definitely not that. Bishop h3, then queen f3. Why not take this guy? This guy is gonna be a menace. This bishop, if you don't take it. If I go here, if he takes my bishop, what do? I give him a check, and that's winning, right? So if I go here, if he says, I'm scared of this move or this move, both of them kind of scary. because it brings it back as bishop. And bishop f6, queen takes, and then queen d7. So are we taking this bishop or this bishop? I told you I was gonna play this. Why are you saying queen f3? What do you mean queen f3? Queen f3 is nothing, bro. Because you can just take your bishop. Whenever it does, you go queen g3. There's no mate here. This bishop is still protecting, so he just goes here and it's fine. So we take this bishop with the idea of coming. How do we even get in? We don't have an entry square. Damn it. Yeah, well, where are you seeing queen f3? Zugzwang. Take bishop and d4, queen d4. I mean, he has f6 to stop that. Bishop takes d7. I'm more worried about this is bishop. This one is kind of preventing mate. So if I'm to take a bishop, I would most likely take this one. Queen to g4. What? Queen to g4, just blunder my queen. Queen. Grab the rook. Out of all the problems here, you want to grab the rook. There's your bishop hanging, attacking your rook. There's also this one attacking this. So I don't think it's that. Take black bishop. This one, right? I think it's this one. Oh, no. Oh, my God, bro.
Bruh. Emotional damage.
Wait, what? Wait, I need to see this. Yeah, we need to review it. Okay, so it's definitely this. It's queen f3. It's definitely not queen f3. What is this queen f3 you guys are talking about? Queen f3. There's no mate. You can just take. The queen f, obviously not queen f3, bro. Queen f3. There's no mate here. Remember this guy, bishop from Jupiter is defending. What do you mean queen f3? It's not queen f3 here. And then you take. This is crazy. It's not grab the rook. Okay, it's not grab the rook. This bishop is more valuable than this rook right now, so you don't want to exchange. So he's actually grabbing this bishop, and he has to bring this guy back, and then you take. We got ice in the chat. Ice, ice, ice. All right. Yeah, that was yeah, 52. 52 is not bad. I'm gonna do one more puzzle rush, okay? But I'm gonna do it on Twitch. So I'm just starting the Twitch stream now. So make sure to check it out. Exactly. They don't do shit. So join me on Twitch for the remainder of the stream, okay? I'm gonna be on Twitch. The link is pinned on my chat. Same name, Tactical Cabal on Twitch. I'm starting the stream right away, and I'm gonna end this one on YouTube and TikTok. So join me on Twitch for the next round of Puzzle Rush. All right, let's go. I'll see you on Twitch because I need to build. I need to graduate to Twitch affiliate. That's why. Sorry, bro. I'm from Nigeria. Join me on Twitch. Okay. Same name, Tactical Cabal. Twitch.tv/Tactical Cabal.